Okay, what we're doing right here, we got to talk over the radio. We got our new employee Charlie here, and he's listening to the radio. That's the only way we can keep him working. So, we got the green flames, but I really didn't like the way they were looking with just the green flames on top of them only. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take a couple of the magenta flames and I'm going to intertwine, I'm going to set them on top of the green flames, and that'll give it more depth, see, as you come in like this. See how that works? See there? Depth, see? And of course we'll be pinstriping these. So what I do is I take my magenta, just like you see here in my airbrush. Now that's a crescenda, okay, that's a crescenda airbrush. I don't know if you can see the name on it right there, let me, okay. And it's a nice airbrush. It comes with variable tips and needles, and it's a dual action airbrush. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go just like this. And I'm just barely pulling the trigger because I don't want a lot of overspray. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and just put real thin coats on it. Now I'm going to blend it in. See what I'm doing there? I'm blending it. I'm feathering it in. See this? I don't want to hit those sharp edges because then what will happen is, but I'm mainly concentrating on where the other flame was, see? And that's going to look cool because it's going to look like it's going on top. And I'm going to show you that in a second. And then we're going to let that dry, and we're going to try to do a couple more of them like that because I'm really not happy with this job. Okay. So as you see, you can see now just from doing that, it looks more like a flame. Okay, and it's going to give us 3D depth is what it'll do. So let me feather that out. And if you have your paint mixed properly for your airbrush, you shouldn't have to worry about overspray because it's drying faster than it's hitting anything, okay? So one more coat, and then we'll pull it off. I want to make sure that tip there is painted good. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to go ahead and pull the tape off. See what we got. When I get the tape pulled off, you'll see that it will give it a lot more depth by making the flames intertwine each other instead of just laying a set of flames on top of each other. Now I got a little overspray right in here, so I'll go ahead and sand that out. Now, the only way that I'm able to do this is because I put a coat of, put a couple coats of that Intercoat DBC Intercoat Clear on there, see? It's really starting to look like something. Now let's see. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's on top of the green flame. Now see, that's making it look like it's intertwining. So let's see what the rest of it looks like here. Okay, now you can start to see the depth, okay, of the flames right there. See how this one here is actually going on top, okay? And then the other ones are underneath. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm also looking right here at this tip. I can go ahead and do it right here too. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off, just like this. Here, watch here. Let me show you. So I take that flame off just like this, where the green is. See? And this type of job requires a lot of patience. A lot of patience. I don't even know if our new employee Charlie has these kind of patience. So see, I have a curve right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blue tape and I'm going to try to keep my hands out so you can see that. Okay, see how I just did that right there? We're working right here in this area now, see? So see what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint over that green, see? So what I'm doing, and don't worry about the lines being perfect because we are going to pinstripe it, okay? This will be pinstriped, so you don't have to worry about the tape lines being perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this flame, see how I'm doing that? I'm going to cover this green one right there. Okay. So, because I'm just going to paint this right here, see, in this area. Okay, so now I've already sanded that. So what I do is I take my airbrush again, as you see right here, and there's a little bit of, hold on 1 second. So see, it is a big job, painting flames, but also on the other hand, you got to have a good imagination. Now see, actually I'm just blowing air, as you can see. I'm just blowing air on the item that I'm spraying because I want it to dry. See, so I can go back. And I'm just blending the paint in. I'm not going all the way up to the end of the tape, see? I'm just blending it in where it'll all blend in, and I'm keeping my airbrush real close to it. Okay? Just like that. And then, once that's done, like I said, airbrush paint, if you mix it properly, it will dry very quickly, see? So we go ahead and take that off, and look there, see there? And that, my friend, is why you want to tape it off good, see? You want to make sure everything is taped off proper. So if we come off here, now we got this flame that's going on top, and we also have this flame, and that's going to look really nice because if you look right here, you can see that that flame intertwines. Now, what we got is we're starting to get 3D on it, see? Can you see that? See what I did there? So that really, really sets it off good. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at my flames. I'm going to see where I can, you know, shimmy sham them around and jerk off this and pull on that and stretch this. And we'll be back to check it out. Hammerhead shark, looking good, I like it. Now the flames are starting to come to life. See, I like that. It's looking good. We'll see you later. We'll be back. Take it easy. This is Pete.